Hello everyone. In the last video we have seen how to use the Panda AI, and in this video we will learn how to make the UI of the chatbot that we call Panda AI. So let's get started. In order to make the Panda AI, I have already written a nice documentation, and I will also update the link in the description below. So I will just scroll down a little bit, and here I will create a blank document, blank HTML document. Let me create a file at first, and I will name the file as panda ai.php. So here we will be using PHP language for creating the Panda AI, and at first I will write the snippet of HTML, and here I will give the name as Panda AI. That's all. So once this is done, we can now open the application in our browser. And here I can see one blank document in the browser. Now I will go to the guide and I will create a div and paste the code of this div here, where I have written the headline in the div. So let us also give it a heading like h2 or h3 maybe. Let us use h3. Next, this is the section where we will be displaying the chat messages between the chatbot and the user, and this will be the form which we will use to send the messages of the user to the chatbot. Alright, so let me now go to this page and reload it. I can see the headline and I can also see the send button, but all the other details like the form and the messages are not yet done. We have to design these things. I will now add a style to the background and the chat container. For that, I will simply copy the style. In order to save our time, I have already written the code and I will paste the CSS code here. The CSS code simply adds a background color to this chat application, and we have created a chat container, and we have given a fixed width of 400 pixels, which is the width of the container, and we have added some background colors and background border radius. Now, as we have added the CSS code, we have to name, or we have to give the ID to, we have to add the class to this chat container. And if I now reload the page, I can see the background color of the page has changed, and we can also see some changes in the chatbot. Now I will again scroll down a little bit, and what we will do now is to add color to the chat header, and we will also add a voice selection drop down and the typing field in the form. For that, I will now copy the code or the chat or the CSS code of the chat header, and let me put it over here, and then we will go to our this section, okay, to the HTML section, and now I will copy the class called chat header, and here we will edit. So now I will again go to this file, and I can see chat with Panda AI, and the header, the color or the design of the header has now been changed. And I will again go up. Just after the chat header, we will copy the CSS code of chat input of the form, chat input, and then the focus. We have also added some animations here, and let us copy the entire code and paste it over here. And once this is done, we can now copy the HTML code of the form and paste it over here. So till now we do not have any CSS code in the HTML section of the form. Now we have added a new design code, that is chat-input. You can customize this design according to your requirement just by going to the style section of your HTML page or the PHP page, and you can decorate it according to your expectation or requirement. Then we have also added the select class. We have added some designs in the HTML select input, So here I can see English and Hindi, both the options we can see over here. And we have also added a round decoration in the typing box where we can type our questions, and this question will be sent to our GPT model, and GPT model will process the question and will give us the correct answer. Now we will again go to this document, and now we will design the final design of the chatbot. So in order to copy the final design, or in order to use the final design, I have to use the chat messages, messages from the user, message from the assistant. We have to copy this code, which we will now use for this section. Okay, for this section we will use these codes, and we have already used the chat input focus, button and button hover, and we will now simply copy the class called chat messages and paste it over here. That's all. Now if we go to our page and reload it, we can see one white color background, but the messages are still not yet ready to be displayed. And this is all about decorating the chatbot, whom we call Panda AI. The hyperlinks of all the resources have been added to the description section of this video. In the next video, we will learn how to use the speech recognition using HTML, CSS and PHP. Thank you for watching this video. Subscribe this channel for more updates like this.